back, guys, to another episode of F1 2023. This is week 13 of our career mode. We are hitting the Belgium Grand Prix, so let's see how we get on and yeah, hope for the best. So some of the comments we've had recently on recent videos was to maybe make the races a bit longer, skip the practice. So we're going to try that for the Belgium Grand Prix and then the next Grand Prix as well. We're going to do 25% of the race, skip practice 1s, 2 and 3 completely, just go straight into qualifying. So yeah, obviously let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see, or if you want us to go back to practice, and yeah, we'll obviously make some changes across the upcoming videos and see what works best. Alright, we don't have any upgrades as far as I know for this week. We will just go and double check. But I believe, okay, so we've got 1700 points, so we can do an upgrade. 27 days left on that one. This one is in development. It finishes on the 22nd of August, so they finish around the same time for the aerodynamics. We don't have anything currently in development here. Can get this started as well, so that's going to be around the same time, and then nothing on the powertrain either, so that's fine. So we should have some more upgrades, so around the 22nd of August, which is fine. So just after the summer break. So we are going to skip this. I'm going to go straight to the race weekend. We are going to, as I just said, increase the race length to 25% and completely skip the practice sessions and go straight into qualifying. Right, so we need to head to the workstation. So 11 laps. So we'll do 11 laps instead of your normal 5. Qualifying is going to be one shot, like it always is, and obviously in Belgium we have the sprint race as well, so we've got 4 laps of that to do as well. Right, so we're not going to get any practice in, and we're just going to go straight for qualifying and do our best around this track. There is a lot of overtakes that you can do around this circuit, so hopefully, even if we have a poor qualifying session, we should be able to pick up some spaces in the sprint and on the actual race day itself, especially with more laps involved. Let's see how we get on here. A bit wide on that corner, but we are still first, as you can see, and you have the time on the top right corner as well. Something you couldn't see in the previous videos, so we've just made a slight change to the camera angle so that you can see the times for each lap as well. But as I say, guys, any feedback on any videos or anything you'd like to see or anything you'd like to change, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will do my best to make those changes for you. If you are coming from previous videos, as you will know, we are currently on a 4 race win streak as well, so hopefully we can keep that up across Belgium this weekend. Maintain our, yeah, sort of fire back of this second part of the season. Right, we are currently P5th. A lot of speed to have around this circuit, but there is the odd hard corner to take, but again you can pick up that pace through there quite quickly. And this is the one-shot qualifying for the sprint race that will then take place across 4 laps after this. So this one-shot qualifying is sort of really working as our practice laps that we would normally do, to be fair, because we have got the sprint race as well. Very wide there, unfortunately, but by the looks of it. Okay, we did get P1 in the end by the looks of it.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
So another great start to the weekend. Let's see if we can carry that on through the sprint race.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid.
Very close
Miller,
to Hamilton there.
Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying
Lando
complete,
in ninth
all
as
that
well, which is
remains
great.
now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
And let's just double check the standings. So we are still P7th, which is fine. Our main goal for this season was top 10, so we are hitting that. And then Constructors top 5, as you would have seen through the previous episodes. We have got quite a gap to Red Bull, quite a gap to Aston Martin as well, so we are holding on comfortably to P4 there. So let's see if we can close the gap to Carlos Sainz, who is our newest rival. So 59 points currently behind him, but the last 4 races we have picked up maximum points on race weekend. So as you can see there, the rivalry, we are gaining another 2 points, currently leading 15 to 8 with 3 races left as well. Alright, so that is the one-shot qualifying done, so it's going to be sprint now. We're going to just skip past practice 2, we don't need to do this. And go straight for the 4 laps of the sprint. The car has been improving drastically, obviously with more upgrades to come. I think the back end of the second part of the races is just gonna, we are going to see a completely different car. We are already sort of matching our rivals, which is great. Let's see how we get on here across these 4 laps. Okay, Hamilton fast off the blocks there. Very wide there again. I expect some cars to challenge us. Hopefully we can pick up the pace. Okay, we are a second quicker already, which is perfect. But they are going to be closing the gap. And we need to be very careful on the corners that we actually need to brake, that we don't oversteer. But again, a lot of pace to be had around here. Just over a second gap to Leclerc, and then Hamilton behind. Bit wide on that corner, but we can pick up the pace through here. Again, just a slight brakes there, and then again pick up the pace. We have gone very wide into the gravel. That may cost us here as the pack closes in on us. See if we can pick up some pace and clear these tyres. So there is quite a lot of spaces where you can overtake on this circuit, so DRS I think will come into play this race weekend, especially on the home straight. Okay, we set the quickest lap there, 1:52. I know we can go quicker, and I expect to see a few cars doing at least 150s, 151s around here, especially if the weather stays like it is. See if we can make sure we brake, give ourselves enough time, see if we can get some best laps as we go round as well. Okay, much better into that corner, slightly wide again, but should be fine. A bit all over the place there. It's giving Leclerc a chance to close this gap. So we need to improve those corners. Okay, next mistake. I can see Leclerc going through here, so we're going to have to be very, very careful this next lap or so. Just regain composure. Just put some distance between us and the Ferrari behind and the two Mercedes. Sainz is not in the top 5, which is good to see, because again with that rivalry at least we will get some extra points on the board if we finish in front of him through qualifying, the sprint and then the race itself. I think he's down in P7 for
Okay,
8.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Okay, so we need to make sure that the gap is above 1 second here to Leclerc. If not, he will overtake us. Another quickest lap there, 1:51, which is great. Let's see if we can improve that again. Ideally, if we can improve on each lap, that would be perfect. Hamilton using the DRS there to take second from Leclerc, so he will be closing in on us as well. Just going to have to try and play it safe these next couple of corners, see if we can defend as well. Did not want to do that. Just going to give him an opportunity to be right behind us here. And he's going to get the DRS on the home straight in the next couple of corners. Very, very slow this lap. Few mistakes. So far hasn't cost us, but we need to be careful here. Hamilton 1 second behind, so he's going to have DRS. Hopefully we can put away.
Final lap, push, push. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.6 seconds.
Again, very, very wide on that corner there. First corner. But we maintain P1. Just try and push and not make any mistakes. That's going to cost us P1 here. Hamilton is within a second. He's got so much pace on the straight here, as you can see. I mean, the upgrades have helped the car drastically. I think if that was the first couple of weeks, we would have probably gone straight into the wall. So the upgrades have definitely helped, but we are still making a few mistakes here that we shouldn't be making. Hopefully with a few more upgrades to come after the summer break, we can iron these issues out, stay on the track. Okay, so far it hasn't been too bad of a lap, slightly clean. Haven't gone too wide on some of the corners here. And then commentator's curse, jinx myself. And Hamilton, just like that, has gone through. And Leclerc's gone through as well. See if we can get at least a position back here. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get P1 back, but okay, P2 there, not the best. Not the best.
Nice
Small
work,
mistake
mate.
there on
You
the
did
last
a
couple of
really
corners.
good job today. Pretty sure the boss is going to be happy with that one.
The boss might be, but we should not have given Lewis the win there. We're going to have it all to do on race day. Try and see if we can get him into that first corner. and then get P1 back.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Charles Leclerc currently leading the championship.
It will be a longer race as well, so we are going to do 25% here, so it's going to be 11 laps. 11 laps, it gives us the chance to at least position ourselves in the race if we don't have the best of starts. But hopefully we can get straight off the as soon as the lights go out and beat him into turn 1. If not, hopefully if we stay behind him until the 3rd lap, when we get DRS, we should then hopefully be able to overtake him as long as we stay within a second. But the Mercedes has too much pace on that home straight, as you saw there, so it is going to be hard if we don't get P1 here. I think Hamilton is going to put away, and we have got the Ferrari just behind us as well. We're going to have to be careful of. But Sainz was nowhere to be seen there, so that is a great thing. We just need to make sure that we do finish ahead of him by the end of this race.
Can I get your
Okay, perfect start here by the looks of it, and we are into P1, which is great, just what we needed. Just what we needed. A bit wide there, but we should be good. Yeah, that's perfect. We are on the softs, Hamilton is on the mediums. So hopefully with the softs and this weather, we should be pretty quick. I think softs you will get some more pace out of it than you will on medium tyres, so hopefully we can pull away, have a few good laps here. But again, we are looking at about 151, 152 per lap, so this is going to be a long race. Just need to make sure we don't make any small mistakes like in that sprint, and yeah, hopefully we can hold on to P1 here. I've got to be careful here on these chicanes because this is going to cost us. Mercedes is 4 attempts behind, but he is closing the gap, and again expect him to be quick on that home straight as well. If we can keep him to above a second by the time we get to lap 3, that'll be ideal, just so that he can't use that DRS on us, because I feel like he will just go flying past. Leclerc's already up into P2 as well, so that's fine. As long as he keeps the Mercedes behind, we should be able to hold off the Ferrari. So Sainz up to P5 as well, so we need to keep an eye on him and make sure that we do not give him a chance to finish above us. This is lap 2 of 11, so quite a few more laps to go as well, so let's just see if we can maintain this pace. I don't think we will need to pit. This is the first time that I am doing a longer race. I think because it is still 25%, we may not need to, but we will find out soon. I know that we should be able to hopefully do 11 laps on these tyres, but again, I'm sure the radio will tell us if we need to pit, but highly unlikely.
Green flag.
Hamilton up to P2, Leclerc has dropped off. I'm guessing he must have had an accident there with that yellow flag. Alonso up into P3 and Sainz is in P4, so Sainz is closing the gap to us. Gonna have to keep an eye on that, make sure we watch that. Hamilton is very, very quick here, as you can see. very quick. It's 4/10 of a second behind.
The pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
Okay, so we do have a pit stop to make. So I'm not sure where we're going to end up dropping here, because pit stops are generally 20 seconds, and we've only got, as you can see, about 3 seconds to Verstappen in P5, so I suspect a good 15th, 16th possibly. So let's see what we can do with this pit stop. Oh, Lewis Hamilton out of the session. If these sort of races are what you like to see, the longer races where we do skip the practice sessions completely, please let me know in the comments. And make sure to hit that like and subscribe button as well, if this is something that you would prefer to watch. I know sometimes the races can be a bit short. But yeah, if you'd like to see more racing, let me know. And as I say, we're going to trial this out over the next couple of videos, just to see how we get on, and provide you guys with more, hopefully, entertainment as well in the races, with longer sessions, and for the first time here, our very first pit stop that we're going to do in the game. So far this season we haven't had to do one because it's only been 5 laps, and the only other gameplay we've done is time trials, so this will be new and interesting. Okay, so we're not pitting this lap, so they have said that we are expected to pit onto mediums though, so it'll be interesting to know when they want us to pit. I'm still hoping that we don't have to, but you never know with this game. They could pull us in at any moment now, and I don't want to risk it and go the full 11 laps on these tyres if we do have to pit, because I'm sure I will end up damaging the tyres and costing us the race. So if we need to pit, we will go and pit and test our pit skills, see how we get on. So far 2 seconds behind is Alonso, so we have got a bit of a gap, which is great. At least they can't use the DRS on us in the zones, but just need to keep pushing, because if we do have to pit, as I say, we are looking at a 19-20 second window here, so I don't want us to drop too far back. Land our teammate up into P5, which is great to see. That will help us in the Drivers' Constructors' Championship. Sainz is now in P3 though, so we are going to have to be very, very careful here how we drive. Make sure that he doesn't come behind us, because one small mistake and he overtakes us, we're going to lose some points in this rivalry. I suspect if we do need to pit, it probably will be around lap 6 or 7, but again, I may be wrong. As I said, this is my first sort of longer race.
The pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Okay.
Gap to your teammate behind is 4.9 seconds.
Okay, so we are boxing this lap. So we're not going to risk anything. We will do as the team have asked us. I'm not sure if the tyres will hold out. But I feel like on softs we do have much more pace compared to those on medium tyres. But again, I'm not going to really risk it. We have got the fastest lap as well, so hopefully, I mean, Lando's 5 seconds behind. We are going to come out down the pecking order, but hopefully we can make some of that up across the sort of 5-6 laps remaining that we will have after this pit stop. Still got pretty much half a lap here to do before we do hit the pits as well, and then we will be doing our very first pit stop in F1 2023. So let's see how we get on there. Few more corners here. Sainz is up into P2 as well, which isn't the best because that means we're going to let him through. Okay, and into the pits we go. Alonso behind us, Sainz and Verstappen are through. Okay, by the looks of it, it is all automated. So that's fine. We haven't got much to do there.
And away we go. No problems. Really smooth.
2.7, not too bad of a pit stop. Could be quicker, but
That was our last
not
stop.
too bad.
No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Right, we are P10, so let's see if we can pick up the pace here and gain our positions back. I'm not sure if the cars in front of us have already pitted or not, but we're going to try and do our best here to make up some positions ASAP. Zoot is probably going to be quicker than us because he is on, I'm guessing, whoa, we have been wiped out there.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace.
He's
Keep a
just
close eye on
completely
that
wiped
delta
us out
time.
there.
Make sure to keep it positive.
Completely
There's a new
wiped us out.
strategy available on the MFD.
That is absolutely ridiculous. I hope we don't get penalised for that, because we have been penalised the first couple of races when it wasn't our fault at all. We were just defending our position there. That's absolutely ridiculous. Right, down into P12 now as well. Alonso was behind us, he's now ahead of us as well, so if we can regain our positions, he's going to be ahead of us as well, so we need to try and make that back as soon as the safety car goes back in. That's going to be a free pit stop now for everyone else as well. We can't even overtake here either because of the safety car. So we're going to have to just stay behind.
Lando's in the pits. Lando in the pits.
Cannot believe that. That was absolutely ridiculous there. Right. I haven't exceeded delta pace, but we do get a position back there. Right, I'm not going back into the pits. Oh, very, very wide there. Right, Lando is out into P4, but we should...
Return the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period.
Oh, how can I let him through if he's not going past? Right, there we go. That was a close call there. So our teammate is ahead of us and we've got Alonso ahead of us as well. Both of them are pitted, so... Ooh, my bad. So we are going to have to work our magic here. We've got a 5-second penalty as well, perfect. We're going to end up writing this weekend off completely. That was absolutely horrendous. That was my fault, but Zhao collided with us in the first place and we should never have been in this position. I will be checking after the race if he did get a time penalty as well, because he was the one that's caused that. It's absolutely ridiculous here. We are going to have to pick up the pace and hopefully we can put some time between us and the other cars as soon as the safety car is in. We've got Verstappen and then Sainz in P1, so again our rival here is not looking good for us. Don't know how long this safety car is going to stay out for. We have only got 11 laps, so hopefully we don't finish this race under the safety car. So it's not going to be the best of starts or finishes for our first longer distance race. But I guess more laps you do, you have the
just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
opportunity to have incidents like this, I guess. And again, it makes it more entertaining, hopefully, for you guys watching. Right, P5, we have to be careful here not to cause any more accidents. Right, we're not going into the pits, we are just going to ignore the team orders there. We've already had one tyre change. If it costs us in the long run, then that's my mistake, but for now in P5 we are just going to run with it and see what happens. See if we can get a safety car here.
That's P5, you're in P5. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They seem to have an issue. Okay, so gap to the leader is 1.8 seconds. Your pit window is open. Pit window currently open. 4 laps remaining.
Yep, that's fine. I don't need the pit window. I just want to know when this safety car's coming in. So let's kind of check. No, not that way. Right, we've lost our front wing as well, which probably explains why we are a bit all over the place. I don't want to box.
Okay, back to the pits. You need a new front wing. Box now. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, perfect. So we are going to have to push our foot to the pedal here. We've got 2.5 bit laps to make up some space, but we have got no front wing, so this is going to be very, very interesting.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel
Let's
left.
see how we get on. We're going to have to just try and stay as close to Norris as we can without colliding, so that we can try and push.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Not good at all there. Oh, that's cost us there. Gonna have to retire from that session. Horrendous after the last 4 or 5 weeks we've had as well to finish the race like that. And that all came from Mr. Zhao colliding with us as soon as we came out the pits after the that pit
it's
stop.
time to see how this result affects the drivers' championship.
I would like
Charles
to
Leclerc,
see
currently
race
leading
results.
The championship standings, extends his lead even further with
Lando
this
got
result.
P7, which is great
Some
to see.
amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as
Shell
your driver
P16,
of the day?
but
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't
no
someone to
idea
scoff
whether he did
about.
get
His ability
a
to follow race
time
strategies
penalty or
throughout
not.
with
That's
pinpoint
absolutely
precision.
ridiculous there. That's cost us the race, that. Sainz has completely wiped us there, 4-2 on the rivalry. But Zhao, yeah, absolutely cost us there coming out the pits. Okay, fair enough, his tyres were probably much warmer than ours, but yeah, there's no need for that. No need at all. Right, let's see what we've got here just before the summer break. Alright, no worries. So we're going to go on to the summer break, and then on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd of August, just before the Dutch Grand Prix, we have got some new parts to install. So yeah, we'll start our summer season break there, rather, and yeah, that will be the end of this episode. So as always, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, and as I said, drop a comment as well. Let me know if you like these longer races, and I will catch you all on the next one.